So I break his posture. So I get to my overhook, I'm on my side. From here, I'm going to take my left foot, and I'm going to squeeze my knees together. Okay? From there, I'm going to take my right hand, and I'm just going to start to pull on his bicep and push with my shin. Because sometimes when you bring guys down, girls down, they're okay to just sit here. They're patient. If he doesn't give you that momentum going back, there's no real way to get back to my feet if he's intent on pinning me. It's not going to happen. Right? So I have to give him some motivation. Off me. Okay? So I'm going to control this hand so he can't hit with it. This hand is inert already. He can't hit well with it. He might be able to hit me in the back of the head or something. But every time he hits me in the back of the head, I'll punch him in the face. You hit me like that, I'll punch you right in the face. He'll get the worst of that. Real quick. Or I'll roll. Right? Depending on the situation. So from here, left foot drops to the hip. This is just kind of our next permutation. That way I control his forward-leaning momentum. Because I don't want his head in my face and him crushing me into the ground. That's no good. So I'll put my left foot in his hip and kind of push him at bay. My right foot comes in as well to the hip and just controls on. Now, you can do something really wicked, where your toes back like a kick. Grab his wrist, pull, push on his bicep, and get a pointy shin. And then tap out of his chin. Which is pretty awesome. I have to admit. Won't do it quite as hard this time. Push. This, in and of itself, in a lot of cases, will make the guy start to pull away, and as he does, I get back to my feet again. Does that make good sense? Yeah. Okay, so feet in the hips this time. So the one kind of major permutation, one kind of shift change here. I'm on my side, just like our normal position like we were doing. So I'm going to bring my feet to his hips, but I have to close my knees this way. If I put my knee down like this, he's going to push my knee down. He's going to pass my guard, and that's a different kettle fish. Okay, that's not good. I can keep from doing that quite well just by virtue of feet in the hips and squeezing my knees with him in the middle. I always want to control that wrist because some guys will try to punch. If he goes and starts punching first, I'll just claw his bicep. Okay, so here, just going to push. You'll feel the level of discomfort right in your partner. Okay, so I go in between, and I've kind of built this buffer. There will be times, if this guy's patient, this might take a while. But the cool thing about it is, the cool news is, I'm not getting hurt for you. The more damage he tries to do, the more demonstrative he has to become, the more he has to pull his posture up. I want his posture up. I want him off me. Because I have this overhook. So as soon as he gives me any energy kind of going up, I start to pull away and get back to my feet. So it's always that juxtapositioning. I'd rather get back to my feet. I'd rather get back to my feet. I'd rather get back to my feet. But I'll do the best I can in the interim. Does that make sense? So anytime this cat goes to pull away and gives that fleeing energy, I want to go with it and get back to my feet. Run away or whatever it is. Okay? So he's on me, and I'm going to control this hand. Now this time, I'm going to control this hand to the point where he wants to pull it away. As he goes to pull it away, I'm going to open my legs and close them. Beginning and the end, he just doesn't know it. My knees are tight. He's rather uncomfortable. Punch his little face. This is not even part of the drill. This is just something I want to do. Give me about 30 seconds. I'll be right back to you. Okay. So I'm here. I make this. Now with this foot, keeping his posture down. It looks like I have good flexibility. I really don't have great flexibility. Just I'm on my hip, so it allows me to pull my foot way up high. I can pull my foot over. Some people can do it without grabbing their own foot. I have to grab my own foot and pull it over and start to do these kind of tricks. Choke them. Okay. So I'm just here. Same exact move, guys. As he goes to pull away, I'm just suddenly going to release his hand. Whop! And as I do, follow it up, cross my legs. Pull my hands out. Squeeze me. I start to cause dissonance here by virtue of pushing on my shin, on his bicep. He goes to pull it away. As he does, I'm just going to quick close my legs. Now I'm going to pull both of my hands out. Okay? I don't want to hold on to this overhook and wasting the hand. Worst case scenario from here, I can hit him, I can elbow him, I can fend off any attacks that he has. Lots of different combatives that I can start to enact from here. He's in trouble. Makes some degree of sense, but I want to submit him. Okay? So all I have here is I don't even have triangle. All I do is I have my feet wrapped. Crooked guard. So I'm just going to squeeze my knees together. I'm going to lift my hips straight up in the air. See his arm flops over? Now I'm going to drop my hips. a guy with some degree of grappling skill, even guys that are intuitive about grappling, once you get them here, they don't want to relinquish that arm. They're going to keep that arm on this side at all costs. Okay? So the most efficient way to move that arm from this side to this side where I need it is to use hip power and both of my arms. Just makes sense, right? It's the two best levers that I have, 2 arms and my hips. So on purpose, I'm going to lift my hips. I'm going to take 2 hands and attack Ryan's 1 hand. Now all I have to do is pull it across my navel. Once I get it across my navel, I drop my hips, and now his arm's trapped on this side. I'm going to raise my hand, and I'm going to drop it. Now that hand's stuck. That make sense? That's the reason we don't go right for a triangle. If I'm here, and I kind of pull the arm across haphazardly, and I go right for a triangle, I'm actually walking myself into Ryan, just stepping around and coming through the triangle. Right? So I want to solidify. I want to build it up. This part of it in. It's as good as done as long as I follow the steps. If I have them here, I may or may not get the triangle. Okay? So I want steps 1, 2, 3 attack before I even finalize this triangle. Okay? So we'll go to the next part now. Okay? So when last we left our hero, I had Ryan like this. I had this hand secured, my feet were just locked. I was squeezing my knees. It's important here, side-specific important. I'm going to let it loose just for a minute, just because I don't want to choke him up. So all I'm going to do is take my left hand and reach up and grab my right shin. So I have my feet locked. My left hand goes to my right shin. Now I can take my left foot and smash it into his hip and twist myself, such that my calf becomes along the back of his neck as opposed to the tip down his back this way. Okay? So I have my feet locked. This is where we left last time, right? Left hand goes to my shin before I move my left leg. If I move my left leg first, he'll posture up. And I've lost the triangle. I have to keep him down. Okay. Now posture. Can't posture up. So I've connected the circuit. Left foot, I think, goes on the ground. So he's a little tall like you. Put it on the ground. For me, I'm short. I put it on his hip. And I just make it an angle this way. And I lock it in. Both hands go behind his head and squeeze my knees and move it. Okay, so it's kind of like a formula for getting a triangle. Okay, so that's posture. Here, puts some pressure, he pulls away, get my feet locked. Feet are locked. That's all I have right now, guys. Hips up, go on. Push the arm over, drop my hips. What happens next? Hand goes to my shin. So now we can't posture up. Make a screw-in angle here. Drop it in. I'm not going to keep changing. One more time. Remember, from last time, we had it to where? We got that last time. We got all the way to here. His hand was crossed over. Remember? If I got here well, it seemed like it was. Okay? So from here, first thing I have to do is what? Yeah, make sure it does the posture. To do that, I have to grab my own shin. Now it keeps me being able to posture